Warning! Tube amplifiers have lethal voltages inside them. Please do not attempt to build, test, or repair these without understanding and following all safety protocols. Hey y'all! Welcome back to our super simple preamp build, and this is going to be a little different. I didn't want to spend a lot of time editing and making a bunch of videos that were going to be kind of redundant of what we just did with the little spud amp showing all the chassis fabrication stuff. And so I'm going to kind of skip ahead in steps and going to stop along the way and show you kind of some highlights. Again, this is a super simple little circuit. I will say if you are doing this as your first build, you might want to use a little bigger chassis than what I did. Maybe add some extra tag strips so you've got more mounting points so you don't have to kind of share stuff like I was doing. But I wanted to make mine as compact as possible and also not have any visible external hardware if I could help it. So anyway, let's get to building this thing. Okay, we've got 99% of the fab work done. The only thing I haven't done is drilled the holes for the tube sockets that hold them down. They're going to come through from the back like this. They fit in there really nice. We're going to have the power transformers going to sit in the back like this. We put the heater wires in the back because we had a little bit of a tight fit with the IEC connector and did a lovely job cutting that out. And that's one of the things I was going to mention too on doing fab work. The more you do this stuff, the better you're going to get at it. I mean, this technique I've come up with now of using a coping saw and then filing it, the last of it to fit, I'm really getting a lot better fit out of these things. And this is going to sit in there just like that. And that's what the inside of it's going to look like. And we're going to have these electrical connectors over in this direction. This power switch is going to come through this hole right here. And then these wires will go right over here and then to the transformer leads that are going to come through this grommet right there. So that's all going to work out nice. Like I said, the rectifier tube is going to sit here. We're going to put some tag strips around in here for all the power supply, caps, resistors, etc. And get our 6.3 volt wiring center tapped with a virtual center tap and grounded. So on the top in the front, we've got the output jacks, RCA jacks. These little guys are going to come out through the top right here, right next to our volume pot. And I drilled an extra hole so I could put this right side up, upside down. I'm not sure which way I'm going to mount it yet, so while I was drilling, I went ahead and drilled it for both orientations. The volume knob's going to sit like that. I think that's going to look nice looking knob for this size chassis. It's kind of small chassis, so here's our driver tube, driver, whatever, the preamp tube. And then here are our two RCA jacks on the end, and they're going to be real close to where the preamp tube is. I'm thinking I may not even have to run shielded wire inside this because all the runs are so short. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get the transformer bolted down, get the power connector bolted down, get the switch put in place, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to wire up the transformer in this power socket and start looking at how we're going to put in the rectifier tube and wire up the rest of the power supply. So I'm going to go do a little bit of this off camera. I'll be right back and show y'all how we get this thing wired up. Okay, well, been busy today. Got a lot of the power supply wired up. Just have one piece left, and I'm waiting to put it in so I can show you the wiring that I've done. First, we have the wiring from the power connector, and there's two terminals here. Let me move this wire out of the way so maybe you can see this a little better. Okay, so this terminal down here is the fused one, and it goes to our switch. Then the other wire for the switch is soldered to this black terminal that goes to the transformer, and then the white lead from the transformer comes up and is connected to the neutral right there. So that's got the primary of the transformer powered up, and this gray terminal here is the 115 volt one that we are not going to use. It's just cut and the end of it's heat shrinked up and tucked underneath the switch here. So that deals with the primary. So then we have the heater wires. This is the 6.3 volt, and it comes up to this 3-terminal strip right here. And it's soldered to the lower holes in this 3-terminal strip. And then we have two 100 ohm resistors that go from each of the 6.3 volt wires to this center terminal, which is our virtual center tap. And then this runs down, this black wire runs down and over and is soldered to this terminal right here, which is our star ground point. And we'll get into that more detail here in just a second. So then we have this white and blue wire that comes down here and around and comes up to pins 4 and 5 on our 6CA4 rectifier tube. Pins 1 and 7 are the high tension AC leads, and that's these two red wires. And then this red with a yellow stripe is the center tap, and it's soldered to our star ground point. We soldered a little jumper terminal across these 3 tack strip points to create a little ground bus here to be able to ground these 2 capacitors and have this freed up to be used for the star ground point to potentially hook some more grounds to as we get into building the front end of the amp. So here's our 33 UF cap, and it goes between the B plus coming off of the rectifier tube, which is this pin right here. Comes down, connects to this pin. Next we need to install the choke, and it's going to go between this terminal and this terminal. And then this is ground, and this is our 150 UF cap, and this is going to be where our filtered B plus comes out of the power supply. And the choke is going to be bolted just like this into the back of the preamp. And then, like I said, these leads are going to run to one side, to the other side, and then we'll have our B plus. So that pretty much covers the wiring for the power supply. And then once we get the choke installed, I'm going to pull this up on a variac and see what our voltage is. And this preamp isn't pulling much power, and so it's probably going to be really close to the voltage that it'll be even driving the tube. Oh, and the other thing I need to do is I need to put a 470K resistor probably from here to ground. Although I could go from here to ground, but I'm probably just going to go from this spot right here to ground, and that will be our bleeder resistor. So I need to put that in too before I power this thing up. So I'm going to get the choke installed, wire it up, put the bleeder resistor in. And the other thing that I'm going to do, the mounting bolts that hold this choke down, the one on this side, I'm going to put a solder lug on it and scrape the powder coating off and connect this safety ground to that solder lug using the bolt that's holding the choke down. So we get a nice, good, solid safety ground in the back of the amp, close to the power inlet connector. So, oh, the other thing, I don't know if I mentioned where this star ground point is here on this tube socket. I scraped all the powder coating off of the chassis underneath this bolt and this socket, so when the stuff's sandwiched all together, that we get a really good connection to the chassis with our star ground point. So I'm going to go ahead and finish wiring up the power supply and check the voltage, make sure everything's okay, and then I'm going to start working on wiring up the preamp tube. So be back in a little bit. Well, I decided to split this one up into a couple of shorter segments. So we're going to wrap this power supply section up, and the next time we'll wire up the preamp tube and the volume control. So stay tuned. We'll be posting that shortly. Hope you're enjoying my channel. If you are, please sub to the channel. Please like the video, and we'll see you soon for more simple preamp fun. Have a nice day.